In Boruto Naruto The Next Generation, Episode 6, The Final Lesson, Boruto, Shikadai, and Mitsuki arrive at the location they are told to go to by Shino. They notice their teacher is acting differently than he usually does, and Shino suddenly attacks them. Shino belongs to the Ramen clan, a clan of insect users. He unleashes a swarm of parasitic insects. Boruto and the others can't match the skill of someone who's a Jonin, but even in this situation, Mitsuki remains calm and coldly stares at Shino. So, all throughout this episode, I got so many vibes. Shino's bug control. It looks similar to the way that Gaara had his sand control, if that made any sense, because he used the bugs as a shield, as well as he used the bugs in order to attack people. And I found that like very interesting. Like I never seen Shino fight the way that he fought, but that goes to show you that this is the reason why that he's Boruto and the other students' teacher, because he has become a lot better, and we see all throughout this episode how much Shino has developed since his days as a Genin and as a Chunin in Naruto Shippuden, and now as a Jonin in Boruto Naruto Next Generations. Now, when it came down to Mitsuki was always afar off from Boruto and Shikadai as they were running away from Shino. And then when they finally met up, Mitsuki was telling them like, so how are we going to kill Shino? He did not like think like, is there a way we can like stop him? But he off deck went for, since he is trying to kill us, why don't we try and kill him first? And I was like, yo, that sounds just like Orochimaru, because that type of thinking is something that Orochimaru would think. I mean, it would make sense, you know, because that's his son. So, you know, just like parent, like child. And what's crazy is Shikadai picked up on it. He knew he couldn't trust Mitsuki, because it's always like to him, Mitsuki has a secret agenda. But for Boruto, this is why I'm starting to like Boruto more and more. Boruto told them, let me be the decoy. You know, for a sensei, because all before Shikadai wanted Mitsuki to be the decoy, since, you know, he didn't like use any of his energy. But Boruto said, let me be the decoy. And then this was what he said to Mitsuki. He's going to make sure everyone gets out alive. And that reassured Mitsuki that, and that made Mitsuki like realize that Boruto is his son. Like, you know, the sun outside. And that's why I'm like calling it right now. Mitsuki and Boruto are going to be very good friends, because where Mitsuki was raised up to where, you know, like there's only one way you can handle a situation, Boruto is the one that looks on the bright side of things and shows that there is a better way to resolve a situation instead of with violence, but instead having a peaceful route. In conclusion, I like this episode. It's been a while since we've had like a full episode of non-stop action, and we got to see Boruto, Shikadai, as well as Mitsuki demonstrate some more of their skills up against Jonin, which was Shino. They handled it very well. The animation on the episode in parts were very good, especially near the end with Mitsuki on the way he detained Shino and he subdued him. And we also see some more of that the New Age seal. Once the flame gets all the way around I've heard rumors that the New Age will emerge. Well, overall, I love this episode. If I have to rate the episode, I'll give it it deserves an 8 in my book. I like the non-stop action. But thank you all for watching. Operatives, move out.